All right. Hello, friends. Happy to be here with you. Going to share a little bit with you about how to make a rock, paper, scissors game. So we're going to start by sharing our screen. And there's some humor in that because, yes, I have had one of those kind of nights. All right. So I'll show you kind of what the end product is going to look like. Here is our simple rock, paper, scissors, and we're going to end up having a user input, and we're going to end up having a random computer input, and then we are going to have to handle the tie case, and then handle the other 6 individual cases of how this works with. So this is the end goal that we're getting towards, and I'll be working in Eclipse, and I'll show you how we're going to build up to this. Okay, so I've got a previous video that I posted called Rock, Paper, Scissors, and it shows you how to get this. And I've got a simple rock, paper, scissors here as a package, and I'm just going to do a new class inside of that. And this time I'm going to call it rock, paper, scissors. I'll include a public static void main. I'll hit finish. So this pops up. I'm not 100% sure that this is correct. So let's go ahead and test it. Okay, so to avoid confusion later, 1 rock, 2 scissors, 3, nope, I messed that up already. Like I said, to avoid confusion. And we're gonna do paper. Okay, so I'm going to say int user, and this is for my user selection, equals 1, right? So I'm gonna say if, I'll say 1 equals user. Now, I'm going to change this. I'm just going to do 1 equals and to show you the difference right quick. Open this up. I'm going to say user rock, right? So it's complaining, and I'll show you what the complaint is. It says everything on the left-hand side needs to be a variable. Well, that's because this is an assignment operator. Now, if you change it, you change that one little thing, now it becomes a comparison. And so let's see if that's running correctly the way we expect it. It says user rock. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say int computer equals 1. Okay, so now I've got a different case, right? And I need this to come first. So I'm going to say if user, oops, we had a tie. Now, the thing is, if we have a tie, I want to get it caught here. But if we didn't have a tie, then I want to do something else. And so that word else is actually how we're going to tie these two together. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to say else, and I'll just bring this up. I'll say else if user picks 1, user picks rock. Now I'm going to do 2 for computers just so I can see we don't have a tie. Now let's test a tie again. So we had a tie, and I'm just going to test all 3 tie conditions right quick. So we had a tie, and we'll check this as well. Okay, so we have all 3 tie conditions working. Now, let's come in here, and I'll say if 2 equals computer, then, and we'll just use our curly brackets, and I'm going to say computer, and 2 is going to be paper, right? So we'll save this, and we'll run that. And we see, oh, we had a tie. I want to be 1 for user, and I want to be 2 for computer. Okay, and now we've got it there, and I'm just going to type this out. I'm going to say rock beats paper, user, nope, paper covers rock, user wins. And see, we know that that is the only thing that we have to have figured out right now, and we know that works. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say else. And this time I'm going to be a little different. I'm going to say computer scissors. And let's go ahead and test this right quick. And now we can say, oops, missed. And that was my mistake here, computer wins. Okay, so for user selection one, we're going to either have, if the computer also picks one, we had a tie. If the computer picks two, which is paper, paper covers rock and paper wins. If the computer picks three or scissors, then rock smashes scissors and user wins. Cool. Okay, so now we can come down here and we can say else if, and now we'll just think about the next one, which is 2 equals user, right? And so we'll just keep moving slow. I'll say user, and 2 is paper. Cool. Now I'm going to say if 1 equals computer, then we'll say computer picks rock. Now let's go ahead and get this dialed in up here. So we'll make this a 2 and we'll make this a 1. So we know that we're testing the condition we're working on. And now we can come in here, and I'm just going to steal this line because I'm lazy. Efficient, lazy, sometimes the same thing. But this time it's user wins, right? So user picks paper, paper covers rock, user wins. Yay! Now I'm going to come in here and steal the same concept again. I'm going to say else. So if the computer doesn't pick 1, it didn't pick 2 because that would have been caught by the tie. I'm going to say computer scissors. And so now this is a new case, so I don't have anything to steal from yet. I'm going to say computer wins. Okay, so we've got paper covers rock, user wins. Now let's test the tie condition again, just because I like it. Yay, we had a tie. And now we're going to do 3. We say computer picks the scissors and scissor cuts paper, computer wins. Okay, now we've got our last one to do. I'm going to do the same model, slightly different. I'm just going to say else this time. And I'm going to say sys out user scissors. And I'm going to say if, then, so this is 3, so 1 equals computer. Then we'll say and actually I'll do user scissors, and that's a rock. So we'll copy this line. So rock does smash scissors, so this is going to be computer wins. So that should be a 3 and a 1. So I'll change this and test that input, a 3 and a 1. Save that and test that. User is scissors, computer rock, rock smashes Twitter, computer wins. Okay, and so now we'll come down here and we'll say else, and we know this is the case of computer paper. And so we'll grab this line and we'll paste it here. But this time it's going to be user that wins because user picks scissors. Okay, so we now need to have, I'm going to do one crazy thing right quick. I'm going to say else if 3 equals computer. And so now I've got the potential to come down here and say else. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I want to say sys out, and I'll say user potato, and then I'm going to say sys out potato loses. Okay, so let's go test that right quick. Well, let's test 3 and 2. So, whoops. That was my mistake. User. So scissors and paper, scissors cuts paper, wins. Let's do 3 and 3. We had a tie, and now I'm going to do 4 and 3. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to salvage this just a little bit, and I'm going to say enter your choice, and then I'm going to just 1 for rock. Oops. 2 for paper, or 3 for scissors. And we're not going to mention the potato. Okay, so now we'll set up a scanner. So system.in, drop in the semicolon, import the scanner. And now we can pop in here and I'll just say input.next int. Let's test this right quick. So we know it's choosing scissors, so I'm going to choose rock. User wins. I like it. Paper, scissors cut paper. Computer wins. Wrong button. And then we'll do 3, so we should have a tie. Good, and now I'm going to run it again, and I'm going to press 77. User potato, potato loses. Okay, so there we have that. I'm just going to bop over here to get staging. I'm going to add all this up. I'm going to say, make a rock, paper, scissors game. I'll commit and push. Preview that. Push it up. And we see that it's pushing. And now it should be done. So I'll close this and I'll go out to the cloud. I'll refresh my screen. Actually, so simple rock, paper, scissors, and we have rockpaperscissors.java. This is the one that I just got done doing, and we have this code here. All right, friends. Well, that's what I had for you for now. Hopefully this makes good sense to you. I hope everything's going all right. I'll look forward to working with you later. Take care.